When the Dallas Cowboys and star linebacker Micah Parsons apparently struck a handshake deal on a new contract, social media erupted. It wasn't the usual sideline drama or locker room tension. This was a different kind of buzz. Clarence E. Hill Jr. of All City DLLS dropped the bomb that a handshake deal exists between Parsons and the Cowboys, but Parsons himself pushed back, denying any such agreement. Cue the questions, debates, and endless speculation. Does a handshake deal even matter in the NFL? Does it hold any weight? Is this a sign that Parsons is locked in for the foreseeable future, or just another flash in the pan? The answer? It doesn't matter. Not in the slightest. The illusion of the handshake. What it really means. In the NFL's cutthroat multi-million-dollar world, a handshake is nothing more than a polite gesture. It's symbolic, a nod, a way of saying we're on the same page, for now. But unlike the high-stakes deals you see on the field, handshake deals don't make contracts. They don't bind teams or players legally. And they certainly don't guarantee that the stars will align when the ink finally hits the paper. There's no legal muscle behind these verbal agreements, no referee enforcing it, no instant replay to review the terms. Handshake deals are, simply put, meaningless when it comes to actually locking down a player's future. The NFL's ironclad contract protocol. Here's where the real game begins. The NFL has a strict, ironclad process for executing player contracts. It's governed by the Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA, a document so detailed it could fill a stadium. Every player deal must be reduced to writing, signed by the player and the team, executed through the player's NFLP, a certified agent, approved and registered by the NFL's Management Council. Without all those steps, nothing counts. No handshake, no verbal nod, no friendly pat on the back changes that. Imagine if every NFL contract was just a handshake. Chaos would reign. Players could walk away at any time. Teams could renege without penalty. That's why the league demands ironclad paperwork. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys' signature style. Now, the optics are fascinating. Owner and general manager Jerry Jones, a larger-than-life figure in NFL history, is known for his old-school, sometimes theatrical approach to business. Maybe he threw an arm around Parsons' shoulder, threw out a few numbers, and Parsons nodded along. Maybe they shook hands, maybe not. But none of that is remotely close to a binding deal. And therein lies the real problem with the Cowboys' handling of their marquee players' contract situation. Why bother with a handshake at all? Why dance around formal negotiations when you can sit down, iron out the details, and get the paperwork signed? The Cowboys are infamous for playing the waiting game, perhaps hoping the pressure of an impending deadline will give them leverage or make the negotiation more dramatic. But waiting rarely helps. It doesn't save money. It doesn't open up salary cap space. It doesn't build trust. It only fuels speculation and media frenzy. Why waiting is a losing game. In the NFL's unforgiving salary cap landscape, time is money. Literally. The longer a team delays locking in a star player, the less flexibility it has to build the roster around them. The Cowboys are caught in this trap. They love to play it close to the vest. Maybe they think it creates intrigue, a storyline that sells headlines. But for a player like Micah Parsons, arguably the heart and soul of their defense and one of the most electrifying linebackers in the game, this isn't a game. It's his career, his financial future, and the team's championship hopes on the line. Every day the contract isn't signed is a day Parsons and the Cowboys are rolling the dice. The real bottom line. Paperwork rules. The day. Let's cut through the noise. Whether or not there was a handshake deal is irrelevant. What truly matters is whether the Cowboys and Parsons' agent have agreed on the critical terms. Are they on the same page about salary, bonuses, guarantees, and incentives? Has the paperwork been drafted, signed, submitted to the NFL. Until those boxes are checked, it's all just talk. Micah Parsons could verbally agree to every single term in a deal today, then wake up tomorrow and change his mind. Jerry Jones could decide to tweak the numbers or pivot strategy. The NFL's system ensures that nothing is final until the ink dries. The drama behind the scenes. If you're a fan watching this unfold, it might feel like a soap opera, but behind the scenes, it's a high-stakes negotiation with billions of dollars and careers hanging in the balance. The Cowboys have a legacy to protect, and Parsons is central to it. Locking him up long-term would signal to the league that Dallas is serious about competing for championships again, but leaving the situation unresolved invites distractions, rumors, and uncertainty. FE